Ready to go.
Hey, YouTube. I was asked a couple of questions on top of the last video we did last night, the Total Arm Wrestling show. And one of those questions was, what do I think of Devon Larratt bulking up to take on Michael Todd? Now, the question was, will he be strong enough? So there's a couple of different ways to look at this. For me, heavier generally means more powerful, because I'm naturally a heavier guy. If I were to eat the diet that Devon and Matt are consuming on a regular basis, well, Matt this week, but Devon has been eating this way with the pancakes and the bacon and the whole thing every day, and the pounds and pounds of sushi and all that stuff, as you see on the videos they've been shooting. Man, I'd be 500 pounds in 2 months. It would be insane, because I would hold the weight. I would be well over 400 pounds. I don't eat as much as those guys do. Now, I did get down to 242 pounds. Now, there was a threshold, and I would say that threshold was right around that 280 to 300 range, where the power seemed to vanish a little bit when I got that lean, that skinny, and I felt weaker. But it took a significant amount of time for me to get down there. Now, Devon is the opposite of me in the sense that he's a guy that is normally very lean, and has to really work to put on weight. And I think when all this is over, if he decides to take that weight off, it's not going to be that difficult for him to do. He is eating massive quantities of carbohydrates in order to get to this goal of being the heaviest, most powerful version of Devon Larratt. Now, what it has done is it's given us something to talk about. Because if nothing else changed in the match, we have no reason to believe that the outcome of their last match would be any different going forward. So we have something that's significantly different. We have a Devon Larratt that is coming in seemingly at his all-time heaviest and his all-time most powerful, if you listen to all of those around him. And I believe that he is going to be at his all-time most powerful. The question is it enough to overcome Michael Todd and the King's Move? But the fact that it has us asking the question means they have done a very good job of promoting themselves and this match. We have questions. We have questions that will be answered on May 29th. Now, my personal opinion on him getting that strong is, if this turns into an endurance battle, I think Devon is going to be in trouble. If Michael gets a King's Move and Devon is not able to press through it, he's in trouble. I think that if he gets hand control and gets out far enough and presses, he might actually be able to win that match. Can he do it over the rounds that they have set out? Which I don't even know what they are, because we have rule proposals, but we don't have rules acceptance as far as I know. Michael Todd looks to be in the best shape of his life. He is a jacked, lean version of himself. Devon Larratt is coming in as the powerhouse in this one. And I don't know, I still predict that Michael is going to squeak out the victory, but I think Devon is going to make it extremely interesting. And I would not be shocked if the result changed. So the two guys have made it interesting enough in the changes that have occurred since their last match that it is a tough match to call. And if Devon wins, what does that mean for him? Does he go on to go after the Levons of the world? Do we put him in Michael's spot in that upper echelon? Or does Michael just move down and they come somehow balance out somewhere in the middle? It's going to be amazing. I hope they have an undercard. But those are my thoughts on Devon getting heavier. Will it make a difference? I believe it will. And it's definitely made a difference in perception. So mission accomplished. And I can't wait to see it. I hope I will pay for it. I will pay whatever the price is to watch the match live. But I would like there to be an undercard as well. So we're not just watching one arm wrestling match. Great main event. Fill out the undercard. And I will pay you regardless. But from a fan perspective, it would be nice to have some more things than just the main event. I never tune into a UFC just to watch one fight. I like to see the undercard as well. Those are my thoughts. Thanks for watching, everybody. Thanks to Supplement King, Western Survivor Beef Jerky, and Pound for Pound. And I will be back to answer the questions on who I think are the top 5 arm wrestlers in Canada. Was the other question I was asked. Watch for those, but I'm going to put some real thought into those. So currently, who are the top 5? Watch for those coming up over the weekend.
Yes, that's a man!